Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. This is your girl, Londa A., also known as Queen L the Writer on Wattpad. If you love to read, please check out my books, Your Elizabeth, In Too Deep in Your Fantasy. The time is currently 8:56 a.m. and today is Thursday. A rest day for me, I hope. But we all know what always happens when you're trying to rest and, just have a good day of nothing but Netflix and chill, you always end up finding something to do. You always want to get out and go probably spend some money. Money you shouldn't even be spending right now. I need this, I need that. You don't need nothing. You just want it because it looks good. You could possibly wear it on in a few days or something. You know what I'm saying? We always tend to do that. Which kind of brings me to my topic today. Stop doing things or stop changing yourself to meet others' expectations. And where I'm going with that is I noticed that more of our beautiful queens, they tend to, or we perhaps tend to do this a lot. We always say we need to be more of this, more of that, in order to, to be with this certain person or be in this circle group or circle of friends. You need to be more of this and that. I'm here to tell you that you don't need to be more than what you are right now. Like, say, for instance, for me, I'm kind of sort of like a homebody. Yes, I like to get out, every here and there or whatever. But it's like sometimes I see all my other girls hanging out, just enjoying life or whatever the case may be. Just, doing things, going in, living a life. But one thing I had to realize is that they don't have kids. I have a kid. I have a son, but I have to tend to every single day. I have to make sure he's doing good in school. I have to make sure that I am, nurturing him to grow up to be a great man. And I can't do that if I'm constantly out and, constantly out just tending to my own needs. So I don't have to be more of a party woman. I don't have to be more of this type of woman. I don't have to go spend money each and every day to make sure I have, all the necessary clothes or whatever the case may be. I don't have to do all that in order to live a fulfilled life. I don't have to do that. I have to accept everything that I have right now, which is the clothes that I have now, the life that I have now, until I get into a place where everything is set. Like, I'm not trying to put a hinder on my life, but I know I can't do everything that I want to do at the moment. I have a son to take care of, I have bills to pay, and on top of that, I still have to manage my look with using what I have now. So, I have to be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put a hinder on my life and say, oh, yeah, I need to just settle everything I have. I'm not settling. It's just not the time for me to do that. Now, I can see if my finances were, awesome, sky high rocket, then, yeah, I say, go treat yourself. Do whatever you want to do. But if you don't have, that type of income at the moment, stop living beyond your means. I know a lot of women, they I need to get my hair done, my nails done. And I'm not trying to knock anybody or whatever. I need to get my hair and my nails done so I can make sure, that I attract these certain type of men. I need to make sure my ass is fat so I can attract this certain type of man. I need to make sure my breasts are fat, looking good so I can attract these type of men. Now, I do not disagree. Yeah, I do want to look good. I do want to attract people into my life, but that I don't want to make that the only reason why. If I'm doing something, I totally want to do it for me and my well-being only. I don't want to do those to attract the man. Or not just because of that, but also because, I want a guy to be attracted to me in other ways. Like, I want him to know what I like to do, you know what I'm saying, about me. Not just my physical appearance, but I want him to know me mentally and emotionally. So that's why it's a lot of girls, a lot of women, we tend to do that. Like, say for instance, if you were just like this plain Jane type of woman, like me, I would consider myself plain Jane, and I'm fine with that. And you get a guy, and he's interested in you, but he tends to like more of the women who are rocking designer 24/7, things like that. And then you start to feel insecure because you're not that type of woman. So you're about to go and break the bank and go buy all this shit just to keep a man around. No. You don't need to do anything more than what you are doing right now. Because guess what? Always remind yourself that there are like trillions, millions of people in this world. He's not the only guy. So his opinion and how you feel shouldn't really matter about what you wear, how you rock your hair, you know what I'm saying, how you dress. It doesn't matter because there's always somebody who's going to feel you, the real you. The real you. So don't try to change yourself to fit other people's expectations, you know. Don't try to change yourself to fit in with a certain group of friends. If you notice that your girls always have their hair laid and, you know, got the nice weave-in. I'm not knocking weave. I love weave. But, you know what I'm saying? You're more of a natural type girl. But you notice that every time y'all go out, you're not the one getting hit on. It's always them. So you're about to change your whole image. You about to fall into, you know what I'm saying, everything that they're doing instead of being you, being original, being yourself. Be yourself. If you like to chill at home, chill at home. If you like to do, you know what I'm saying, do everything that makes you happy. Stop following the crowd. Stop getting lost in the sauce. Be your own person. And everything that you desire will come to you. It will come to you because when we're out searching for love, searching for friendships, it's never the right type of people that seem to come into your life. You want things to happen naturally. You want people to love you for who you are. You want people to love you for your natural beauty. You want people to love you for your homebodiness. You want people to love you for those, you know? So if you're like, oh, I'm going to go out these 5 nights in a row, knowing that you're not the type of person to turn up every day, and you so happen to meet a person, and they're like, yeah, I like her because she turn up every day. But then the next week come, you like, no, I'm not going out. That's not really my style. You know, if they really not loving you for you, then what's the point of them staying there? Because they thought that you was the type of person who liked to turn up. So they don't want to be around nobody who's boring. And now you lost a so-called friend or a so-called man because you were trying to, you know what I'm saying? You were trying to do something to attract a person knowing that's not who you really are inside. So always be you, always be humble, and just embrace life for what it is. Enjoy and love yourself. Stop trying to change yourself to appease other people's expectations. Like, stop doing that. I don't think I used that word right, but anyway. I'm trying to be a smart mouth, but whatever. Yeah, so just love you. Love yourself for who you are. The only thing I say when it comes to changing yourself, only do things that will help benefit you in a long run. Like, say, for instance, if you are trying to be a businesswoman, you know that you have to change your appearance. You know that you have to exude confidence. You know that you have to do those things. So I would say fix those areas that will help you in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, fix those areas. Like, you know that in order for you to pass the test, you have to study. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta study in order to pass that test. You can't just, you know, be like, hey, yeah, this is me. It is what it is. Like, I don't know it, whatever. I'm not about to do anything to change. I'm going to take this test. If I fail, I fail. If I pass, I pass. Oh, well. No. And those are the areas that I'm saying that you should change yourself when it comes to being a better you, enhancing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Enhance those things in order to be the greatest version of yourself. Not enhancing yourself in order to fit in or to attract a man, because those things will come naturally. And you want people to love you for who you are. You want people to love you for who you are, because if you don't, you know what I'm saying, then those people are not guaranteed to stay because you came off fake. So why do you think they should be rude with you? All right? So I hope you guys loved my podcast today. And I thank you all once again for tuning in. This is your girl, Londa A. And have a great Thursday. Mwah.